come. So let's turn our attentions to the screen as we look at the Devolution Conference 2025 documentary. Media team.
Devolution story is one of transformation, of power, resources, and responsibilities brought closer to the people, of voices heard, and of lives changed. From the vibrant urban centers to the serene countryside villages, devolution has touched every corner of our nation. But what does it truly mean for the people?
Devolution inamaanisha resources zimetufikia huko mashinani.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for the media team to cue those two documentaries, let's now get some entertainment from the County Executive Choir, which will be giving us quite a bit of entertainment as we wait for the arrival of His Excellency President William Ruto. The County Executive Choir, I believe they're at the back of the main hall. Go ahead.
I saw your message.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Amenitendea,
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 amenitendea.
Emmanuel,
amenitendea.
Emmanuel,
amenitendea.
sema amenitendea,
amenitendea.
jamani amenitendea,
amenitendea.
Emmanuel,
Emmanuel, amenitendea.
Emmanuel,
amenitendea.
Yesu osetimona,
osetimona,
Bwana osetimona,
osetimona.
Emmanuel,
osetimona,
Emmanuel,
osetimona.
Emmanuel, osetimona, Emmanuel, osetimona. Kawono mabei, Emmanuel, emotimonwa, Emmanuel, emotimonwa kama, Emmanuel, osetimona, osetimona,
Osetimona,
Yesu osetimona,
osetimona.
Emmanuel,
Emmanuel, osetimona.
Emmanuel,
Osetimona.
Emmanuel, amenitendea, Emmanuel, amenitendea jamani, Emmanuel, ametenda sini mashahidi, Emmanuel, amenitendea, Emmanuel, amenitendea, amenitendea,
Amenitendea.
Yesu amenitendea,
Amenitendea.
Emmanuel,
Amenitendea.
sema Emmanuel,
Emmanuel, amenitendea.
Yesu amenitendea,
Amenitendea.
hakika amenitendea,
Amenitendea.
Emmanuel,
amenitendea.
Emmanuel,
Emmanuel, amenitendea.
amenitendea,
Amenitendea.
jamani amenitendea, Yesu,
Amenitendea.
sema Emmanuel,
Emmanuel, amenitendea.
Yesu Emmanuel,
amenitendea.
Emmanuel, osetimona nono, Emmanuel, emotimo maonge chudo, Emmanuel, emotimo gingwonone, Emmanuel, osetimonwa kawuono, Emmanuel, emotimonwa maber, Emmanuel, osetimona, osetimona,
Osetimona.
Yesu osetimona,
Osetimona. osetimona Emmanuel osetimona
Kaka Yesu tio tamakata ulo Kikmo setimo tamakata pimo Okinyini Yesu timona Kawono ametutendea Owere kawono ni Yesu lo chonwa Wanjoneno kaka Yesu tio Leo hii yeye ni kimbilio Asubuhi njema yeye ni Alfa na Omega Hakuna mwingine aliye kama yeye Hakuna mwingine aliye kama yeye Ametutendea 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 Emmanuel ametutendea Emmanuel ametutendea 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 kweli Emmanuel ametutendea Emmanuel ametutendea Jina la Yesu limeniponya maisha Jina la Yesu limenisamehe dhambi Jina la Yesu limenitoa katika mikono ya ibilisi Jina la Yesu limeniponya maisha Jina la Yesu limenisamehe dhambi limenitoa katika mikono ya ibilisi Sema jina la Yesu limeniponya maisha Jina la Yesu limenisamehe dhambi limenitoa katika mikono ya ibilisi Jina la Yesu likapata uzima kanitoa matesoni akaniokoa na sasa ninaimba kwa utukufu wake Roho wake amenijaza sasa niko huru Sema jina la Yesu limeniponya maisha Jina la Yesu limenisamehe dhambi limenitoa katika mikono ya ibilisi Kuwa katika shida sikuwa na rafiki Magonjwa na shida yakanisumbua Masomo ya watoto nikashindwa kulipa Hata pesa za nyumba nikashindwa kulipa Marafiki kanikimbia sababu ya shida Nilipoita jina la Yesu nikapata msaada Deni zote akalipa Sasa nafurahi Sema jina la Yesu limeniponya maisha Jina la Yesu wewe limenisamehe dhambi limenitoa katika mikono ya ibilisi Sema jina la Yesu limeniponya maisha Naita jina la Yesu limenisamehe
the arrival of President William Ruto, let's now hear from the County Executive Choir. Perhaps to remind us that devolution isn't just about policies and speeches, it's also about culture. Ladies and gentlemen, please give us a round of applause for the County Executive Choir, showcasing the rich talent of Homa Bay County.
Ni warano kwenye wadilamu ni warano agoni tumakawono ni warano no baba hatingo nyingi malo ni warano kawono mabeika tabialo nyingi samiria lojo moko Yesu we mona diali kichogo Yesu we mona chogi ana lungi na kwenye wadilamu ni waro chunya nono ine magoni tuma kama ni warano ine magoni tuma kama ni waro chunya nono dine yelo jamoko Yesu dikora onge uliniokoa bila malipo wewe ni Bwana niposa leo asubuhi ninakuimbia sina mwingine tena wewe ni mwanga hata nikiamka Yesu wewe ni mwanga niposa leo hii ninakuinua sina mwingine tena ye kando yako Bwana ni warano na kwenye wodi la mowe mona sungie ni warano no ni warano no ni warano no ero kama no baba ero kama no ni warano ni warano no ni warano ero kama no ni warano no taya okumba ni warano no rabi ine manilima wendo cheng yamono ine malungi gokinyi Yesu yo ine maguni tumakawono yo kamalo yonge ai okuma yandi maka dalomana onge geno Yesu ine manilimba dalomane welonge yakwaro bendio we monda paki gitumba ni warano no yo okumba ni warano no ni warano no ero kama no ni warano no taya chale ni warano no taya ero kama no ni warano no wagone toma kapoda ngima wagone toma taya shika gita yako twende na manaitwe taya wagone toma Yesu jabero wagone toma taya wagone toma Yesu natego okay hapo mimi taya wagone toma ni makondo weta wagone toma taya wagone ni warano no ni warano ni warano no ero kama no ni warano ni warano no ni warano ero kama no ni warano no Jaribu kucheza kidogo. Sikiwe. Kama Mdogo na Yesu Rabi. Cheza
Ukaguzi wa mitambo 1 2 3 check. As we continue enjoying Tabby and the band, makofi yake. Asante sana. As we continue to enjoy the music by Music by the 𝗗𝗙𝗩𝗢 and the band. Jitayarisha kumpokea mgeni wetu rasmi ambaye ni Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Daktari William Samoei Ruto. Naomba tafadhali ambao tunatembea kutulia ili tuwe tayari kumkaribisha mgeni wetu rasmi. A kind request that those who have not settled down to please find our seats and take our seats. We still have very many people at the entrance. I will request that we kindly take seats. We've already had His Excellency received by the dignitaries, and therefore when he comes in, we'll really be expecting him to come straight into the auditorium for us to begin our session. And as it is the custom, we shall start with the two anthems, starting with the Kenyan National Anthem, followed by the East African Anthem, after which we shall proceed to prayers, and we shall then continue with the program. Kwa hivyo tafadhali wale ambao hatujatulia tuweze kuketi tuwe tayari kumkaribisha Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya ambaye ndiye mgeni wetu wa heshima siku ya leo. Kwa sasa tutaendelea kwa burudani wa na 𝗗𝗙𝗩𝗢 and the band wakituletea muziki wa tuende kazi.
Machalo kodi Jehova ere machalo kodi wapoindalo to ere machalo kodi Jehova ere machalo kodi wapoindalo to Ase manyapoka yudomoro machelo Ase wote pingi mapoka yudomoro kako wila na teko Ere machalo kodi baba Cho ere machilo kendo Maluongo kakaida Machogo kakaida Madendo kakaida Machogo kakaida Madendo kakaida Machogo kakaida Madendo kakaida Machogo kakaida Mawero kakaida Mawero kakaida Mawero kakaida Mawero kakaida Madendo kakaida Madendo kakaida Matigo kakaida Matigo kakaida Mawero kakaida Ere machalo kodi Jehova ere machalo kodi wapoindalo duto ere machalo kodi ere moro Jehova ere machalo kodi wapoindalo duto asema nyopoka yudo machalo mapimo gi Yesu meja inachielo manyaka chie iwinjorika wono ere machalo kodi ere moro kendo Jehova ere machalo wapoindalo duto sijamwona mwingine kama wewe wewe ni kimbilio nimetembea sijamwona wewe ni yule jana na milele sina mwingine marafiki wanaweza badilika wewe haubadiliki wewe ni yule jana na milele ni kama wewe Bwana ere machalo kodi sijamwona mwingine Jehova ere machalo mwingine wapoindalo duto ere machalo Yesu londa boka yudo ere machalo Yesu londa kanu wangu onge mapimo Yesu wapoindalo duto ere machalo Machalo kodi wapoindalo duto ere mapimo gi Yesu dana okano wango onge mapimo gi Yesu ere makedo ka Yesu luandawa okano wango onge mapimo gi Yesu apatalo duto te ere machalo kodi Jehova ere machalo kodi wapoindalo duto ere machalo Jehovah ere machalo wapoina lo duto Setema sigibau moko bendo chuegilo bendo pagi kite baba ini na okochuei ere machalo kodi Jehovah ere machalo kodi wapoina lo duto Moka yudo ere machalo gi Yesu luandawa Ere mapimo gi Yesu Moka neno onge mapimo gi Yesu Apakindalo dutote Ere machalo kodi Jehovah ere machalo kodi duto Cheza pole pole Yagermiele ine mikna Mise migero totamo Ayeso luandala Isa manipiro Ne yudo Roma Ayeso ine manipiro Sobaro luanda jo isa Mondo Ine manilo koripi Mario marpine niti Wodonjo Bethania katone Kute mano chalo radomo lingo Wakangema Enu wadinyana machalo kodi Simba muto yuno jana Yuangireto mana yi Ere machalo kodi Oka nano giwanga Oka vita Omio sato yeyua Wena pagi Okuma ine mani biro na Okaneno machalo kodi Yesu jamuno Ere machalo kodi Watingi malo malo Ere malo kodi Okayudo moro Jehovah ere machalo kodi Wapoina lo duto Ere machalo kodi Inemane makolo beta Wapakinda lo duto Ere machalo kodi Ayudo Jehovah ere machalo kodi Wapoina lo duto 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 Kamata miguu moja mbele mikono miwili nyuma Kawuono wapoina lo duto Wapoina lo duto Yesu wapoina lo duto Wapoina lo duto Watingi malo lo duto Tingi malo yo Wapoina lo duto Yesu wapoina lo duto Wapoina lo duto Yesu wapoina lo duto Wapoina lo duto Weka makofi ya juu Ale makofi Ale makofi Yesu yelele mikono kwa hewa Dosa Kama unapenda Yesu yelele mikono kwa hewa Kama unapenda Yesu yelele mikono kwa kichwa Weka kwa kichwa Mikono kwa tumbo Kama unapenda Yesu lelele rudisha kwa hewa Toa hewa aweka kwa kichwa unatoa kwa kichwa weka kwa mabega unatoa kwa mabega weka kwa tumbo unatoa kwa tumbo rudisha kwa hewa weka juu wapi sigala Mo somana mormana jimia manade. Walala, tomano moro manade. Kawo, tomano moro manade. No, tomano moro manade. Koyo, tomano moro manade. You want mano mor mi wor e chunya sama welo riedo kama e Omei County ka mano mor mi woro e chunya ngama ne ong'eyo ni gima kama nyalo timore koni mano mor mi woro e chunya kawuono ni mor mara iri yo mano mor mi woro e chunya sama welo riedo kama mano mor mi woro e chunya kawuono ni yo wabiro bedo joneno mano mor mi woro e chunya. This morning we are happy to hold such an event mano mor mi woro e chunya. What God has done in our way, we are a testimony. It was Madaraka, okay. Now devolution, yeah. Mano mor mi woro e chunya. We are happy from our hearts. We are so happy we say mano mor mi woro e chunya. Mano mor mi chunya. E wala lode mano mor mano. bedo piny Yesu taluongo taya taya marienye mudho nayo sechete huyu Yesu ni mwanga asubuhi na mapema anakikuwa mwangaza kuwa teleza atakuinua ukianguka atakuinua ukiteleza atakuinua neema tuma weri neema tuma weri tuma weri neema tuma weri neema tuma weri neema tuma inema tuma weri inema tuma weri inema tuma weri kawono inema tuma weri inema tuma weri gokiye inema tuma weri tumoye inema tuma weri agoni okinyi machalo kama inema tuma weri inema tuma weri inema tuma weri inema tuma weri tuma weri inema tuma weri inema tuma weri inema tuma weri kulweta kayana ongegeno yo 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 kadangima podangima kama yo yo suka podangima alande yo mabeika podangima takimo abiroti monendi Takigweda biroti no podangima onde mitima birolando yo 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 ka podangima I kuishi kwangu ni neema, kuvaa kwangu ni neema, kuishi kwangu ni neema, kuimba kwangu ni neema, kukula kwangu ni neema. Tembea kwa mahospitali utaona kuna watu wagonjwa hospitalini, hawawezi inua mikono, lakini wewe uko mzima. Wengine watamani hata kuongea. Ni neema kuishi kwangu, ni neema kuvaa kwangu, ni neema uhai wangu, ni neema hata kuamka kwangu, ni neema hata kazi ninayofanya, ni neema. Wengine wanatafuta kazi hawatapata, lakini wewe Mungu akakupatia kazi. Wengine wanatafuta watoto hawana, lakini wewe uko na watoto. Wengine wanatafuta hata nyumba za kuishi, lakini wewe unaamka kila asubuhi. Ni neema yoyo, ni neema. Manong'ono yo, manong'ono. Manong'ono mar Nyasaye mochokowa, manong'ono mar Nyasaye mokelowa, manong'ono mar Amina mokelowa. Jehova achiel kende manyaka nene, ji duto lang Jehova achiel. Jehova achiel kende manyaka nene, Jehova makawuono, Jehova mochweyo wawono, nikech Jehova achiel. Kawuono manyaka nene, chalo kama wating'o Jehova. Sama nobedo piny wapako Jehova. Wan waluongi kingi.
Tunaposubiri kuwasili kwake mgeni wetu rasmi. Karibu sana wana 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗙𝗧𝗜𝗢 and the band kwa sehemu ya burudani.
Jehova achiel kende manyaka nene, yo yo. Jehova manyolo makawuono, achiel manyaka nende mowinjore, achiel manyoro makawuono. Jehova achiel kende mowinjore, aluonge ni Jehova achiel kende manyaka nende, ji duto no Jehova achiel. Yo yo achiel kende manyaka nende, piny gi polo kulore ne owinjore, kawuono gokinyi Yesu owinjore. Jehova achiel kende manyaka nene, Jehova achiel. Manyaka nene, Jehova mmoja tu wa milele, gokinyi. One more time. Ene moroma paka gokinyi. One more time. Ene moroma paka gokinyi.
Thank you very much for your patience. We'll soon be having the guest of honor, His Excellency, the President of this great nation, joining us to start this session. So I'll request that we kindly restrict our movement. Let's try not to move too much now. As we prepare to begin this session of the Devolution Conference 2025. And with that, we will now hand over to the presidential band to give us some soft music as we wait for the arrival of His Excellency, the President, who is the guest of honor this noon. Or this morning, still morning. President Escort Band, kazi kwenyu. Thank you, Presidential Escort Band, there with a few pieces of music as we get ready to welcome His Excellency, who I can now see is almost here. So let us all rise as we get ready to welcome His Excellency. Naomba sote tusimame kwa heshima tuweze kumkaribisha Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Daktari William Samoei Ruto, ambaye ni mgeni wetu wa heshima. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi. Welcome, Your Excellency. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Rais to Devolution Conference 2025 held in the Great Homa Bay County. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Rais. We shall remain standing as we will start with the two anthems, starting with the Kenya National Anthem, followed by the East African Anthem. The Anthem. Tukiwa tumesimama kwa heshima Mheshimiwa Rais, naomba tualike Ali ambaye
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Naanza kwa jina la Mwenyezi Mungu wa rehema na mwenye kurehemu. Ya Rabbi, tunakushukuru kwa kutufanyia ufalisi wa hafla muhimu ya maendeleo ya taifa letu kwa kupitia utuzi. Ewe Mola wetu, mfalme wa watu, muabudiwa wa watu, tunakuomba kwa utukufu lako lote, ya Allah, kwa sifa zako njema, ubariki taifa letu. Ya Rabbi, utulinde wakati yote, utupe amani. Ya Rabbi, utupe salama, utupe mashikamano, umoja. Ya Rabbi, ulinde taifa letu, udumishe amani na maendeleo. Ya Rabbi, tunakuomba umjalie kiongozi wetu Mheshimiwa Dr. William Samoei Ruto, umpe hikma, ujuzi na ujasiri wakati hali ngumu na wakati hali iko sawa. Ya Rabbi, tunakuomba uwajalie viongozi wetu hikma na uthabiti ili waudumikie taifa letu. Tunakushukuru kwa kutupa gavana chupavu. Ya Rabbi, linde gavana wetu na wasaidizi wake. Ya Rabbi, kuomba uko na ubungufu ya kibinadamu, utusamehe makosa yetu, ubariki taifa letu, ubariki viongozi wetu, utusamehe dhambi yetu. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. Amina ya rabbal alamin.
We are praying
Lord, the county of Homa Bay that is hosting the devotion of 2025, being the ninth one of the countries in your hands. Lord, we thank you for blessings of devolution. We pray that may your guidance guide us into doing justice and good to evolution so that it benefits your people. The country rests into your hands, Lord. Now I pray, my Father, that may you protect government under the President of Kenya, with Dr. William Samoei Ruto. How I pray, Lord, that may you walk with him in times of hardship, times of good, and cover him like you promised that you will cover Jerusalem from heaven, circle him with the heavenly fires and the heavenly protection. That in any other thing that is happening politically or socially, he will be safe from it. In your hands, Lord, we place the governor of the county of Homa Bay. You walk with her as she tries to lift up Homa Bay to be at the top, O Lord. All the 46 governors are in your hands, Lord. In your hands are the deputy governors, both parliaments and the MCA, Lord. Justice, because it's our humble prayer in Jesus' name.
Kwa heshima naomba tuwe keti. Your Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, the COG Chair Honorable 𝗗𝗘𝗩𝗢𝗟𝗢𝗓, also Governor of Wajir County, Speaker of the Senate Honorable Amason Kingi, the host governor, Your Excellency Swanga, all governors present, cabinet secretaries present, principal secretaries present, Your Excellency governors, members of Parliament, CEO COG Ms. Mary Mwiti, private sector representatives, sponsors, and partners. Your Excellency, sir, at this point, allow me to invite Governor Sang, Governor for Nandi County, who is going to be running the program for us today. I request that we welcome him with a warm clap. Tumkaribishe tafadhali kwa makofi, aje atuongoze kwa ratiba leo. Karibu, Governor.
Thank you very much. May I take this opportunity to welcome us to the 9th Devolution Conference being held here in Homa Bay. And I want to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, all dignitaries present, all the delegates, karibuni sana. Devolution, hoye! Your Excellency, before we start this devolution conference, we always have, as by history, pre-devolution conference. In the last 2-3 days, and Your Excellency, the climax of those pre-devolution conference activities were the sporting activities that we had yesterday. Remember, Your Excellency, that in the last devolution, in the 8th devolution conference, we left the conference pending matter. You are under investigation for all that you played in ensuring that the COG team lost miserably. We had, I think, a score of 12 goals against 2 or something. And part of our very good players were missing in the field when they were required to be there. And the investigation indicated that you played a role in holding them somewhere. So this year, we had invested heavily in a good striker and a good goalkeeper. Yesterday, as we went to the field, Your Excellency, we realized that we were missing our goalkeeper, and that is Governor Andrew of 𝗗𝗘𝗩𝗢𝗟𝗢𝗓. We were also missing our striker, that is the chairman of COG, Governor 𝗗𝗘𝗩𝗢𝗟𝗢𝗓 Ahmed, only to realize later that they were with you in another meeting. So the investigation continues. I think, Your Excellency, there is a problem there. We have to square that matter at some point. Nonetheless, the scores yesterday we had two major races. One was the tug of war, and the competition was between Nyandarua and Homa Bay. And the result that, that was a contest between fish and chips. And, chips won against the fish. Again, in the football game, and this time around they enlisted some of the, and therefore the Senate won 5-0. But Your Excellency, that is a huge improvement. From 12 to 2, 5-0 is fairly a good start. So we are very grateful, and we look forward to the 10th devolution conference. And we will now plan properly, knowing that the President of the Republic could still work against us. So on that one, we have to work on ourselves. So welcome to the 9th devolution conference. We are going to have remarks, starting with our sponsors. We have 3 of our platinum sponsors. Of them will have 2 or so minutes to speak. Kenya Commercial Bank, and for behalf of Kenya Commercial Bank, Director John Okulo, and let's appreciate Director Okulo, our platinum sponsors. He will have minutes, and then Safaricom be ready, another 2 minutes, and our other platinum sponsor, Jospong Group of Companies, Chairman, be ready. Usana Bwana John.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, please allow me to ride on the protocols we observed. Good morning to all distinguished guests. I'm honored to join you today as we gather for the 2025 Devolution Conference here in this beautiful and vibrant Homa Bay County. But before I say a few words, I'd just like to very warm greetings from our group CEO, Mr. Paul Russo, who was unable to join us today due to an unavoidable official duty that had to take place in Nairobi this afternoon. He, however, extends his best wishes for a fruitful event. Your Excellency, for the last 12 years, devolution has proven that it's not just a constitutional chapter, but a vision brought to life through people-centered interventions that have brought governments closer to the people and given counties power to shape their own economies and destinies. This year's conference for people, for prosperity, devolution as a catalyst for equity, inclusion, and social justice serves as a reflection of the progress we have made in the country and as a call to action for what still lies ahead. It speaks closely to KCB's purpose, for people, for better. Mr. President, at KCB, we recognized early that for devolution to succeed, counties needed a strong financial partner, one that could deliver capital and resources across the board, irrespective of social or economic standing. It is for this reason that we worked together with all the counties' leaderships to build strong, practical partnerships with 47 counties by providing financial services, not just to support the county of we as KCB have financed MSMEs starting off in led and made businesses, as well as ensured that sustainable financing is a priority accessible to all. Beyond banking, our social dividend from KCB Foundation has been at the forefront in delivering solution, the transformative youth empowerment program to Jiajiri, Nimali, and Linda Miti programs across the country. Just an example, our Jiajiri program launched in 2016, more than 197,000 jobs and trained more than 40,000 youths who graduate annually with self-empowerment skills in agribusiness, automotive, construction, beauty, and other services, which allows them not only to employ themselves, but also to employ others. In conclusion, Your Excellency, as devolution enters its next decade, the opportunities for shared prosperity are even more evident and abundant. At KCB, we commit that we will always stand as a reliable financial partner for this country as we realize the dream of a more equitable and inclusive Kenya. Thank you, Your Excellency, and we look forward to very fruitful deliberations over the coming days. God bless you.
Another round of applause for KCB. Thank you so much, KCB, for the work that we are doing together as the governments. Next is Safaricom. And the Safaricom team support Safaricom with a small video.
Take a look around you. From the vibrant stalls, local markets, to the bustling city streets, you see the true heart of Kenya. It is in the quick exchange of goods and greetings, in the shared laughter over a cup of chai, and in the quiet reason of people working together for the fundamental right to build a better life. The powerful spirit of unity, self-reliance, and collective action. It's how our communities build schools, raise families, drive our economy forward. It's the power of the group. From the smallest chama to the largest cooperative, groups are the backbone of our society. But for too long, their growth has been held back by manual processes and a lack of digital tools. This struggle is real. In Makueni County, the groundbreaking 𝗗𝗙𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗡 Fund was established to empower residents who couldn't access loans from traditional banks. It was a time when its manual paper-based system became slow and leading to defaults and fraud in lending. Was alive, but the system was failing. Makueni County, driven by commitment to its people, refused to give up. They engaged Safaricom to help them re-engineer the fund, fix the system, and bring the fund to life. Group Connect is a digital hub. It is designed to meet the needs of every kind of group, from a small savings club to a large county-wide fund. It is a user-friendly platform that digitizes everything about a group. Groups create an identity and register their members and manage members' activities seamlessly. Group members can save together for short-term or long-term. Group members can access and manage their loans. Groups can invest together in various schemes, for example, ZD. Group members can administer emergency and social funds. Safaricom has been working closely with Makueni County the past year to create a tailored solution that has slashed loan approval times from months to just 24 hours. Now, the Makueni County Empowerment Fund is back, digitized, efficient, and accountable. Homa Bay, the county government is interested in Groups Connect to help it identify and organize various groups in order to understand how to empower them. Today, Homa Bay County has clear visibility into the groups operating across the region. And without its visibility, it becomes nearly impossible for the county to plan, support, or even partner with this group in a meaningful way. But imagine if every group in Homa Bay was registered on Groups Connect. The county would finally have a full view, allowing them to design better products, deliver farm inputs, equipment, training, even access to loans and capital directly to the groups that need them most. When we make the groups visible, at the same time, groups themselves get something valuable, a digital footprint, a clear identity, and a connection to a larger network that can open doors to partner partnerships, funding, and long-term growth. It's time to bring your group into the digital future to build a better life.
And finally, Jospong Group of Companies Chairman Dr. Joseph Ong. Karibu sana. Karibu bwana.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, permit me to stand on the protocols. I bring you John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, and from the Jospong Group of Companies. In the spirit of friendship, we say Hamo Jambo. It is a joy to be in Homa Bay, a land of beauty, rich culture, and unmatched energy of its people. The Jospong journey began in April 2024, when His Excellency Dr. William Ruto has visited Ghana on a state visit, and accompanied by a former President, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, visited the Jospong booth when it was an exhibition. And when we explained the integrated waste management system, how it operates, His Excellency Ruto got interested, invited us to Kenya, and then he asked the Prime Cabinet Secretary to bring about 15 county governors to Ghana to come and visit our plant. I stand here not only as a business leader, but as an African, providing African solutions to African waste challenging problems. With over 20, the confront of Africa's most urgent challenges. The mounting waste crisis driven by rapid urbanization, rising incomes, changing lifestyles. In Ghana, we have built resilient and tailored waste treatment systems, tackling waste, creating dignified jobs, and delivering climate solutions, one plant at a time. Your Excellency, today in Ghana, we have about 36 plants transforming landscape of Kenya, transforming landscape of waste management. And I would think that Kenya also can harness this potential. Kenya, with a population of 57 million, 28,000 of waste daily. And we have into regional clusters. About 5 countries can use this integrated waste park. Your Excellency, it might interest you to know that about 52,000 jobs can be created in a year through this kind of treatment plant. 30,000 jobs will be created from the collection of the waste, transporting, and then sweeping. 21,000 jobs will be created by the integrated waste management plant, and 1,800 will be created through green jobs, data collection, monitoring, and validation of the carbon. This year's theme for the People for Prosperity as the Devolution 2025 is inclusion and justice. It's more than a slogan. It is a call for action to put people at the center to ensure that progress is fair, inclusive, and transformative. The African is capable of managing his own affairs. The mission goes beyond business and is about turning African waste crisis into a driver of jobs, climate action, prosperity. Together, Ghana and Kenya can build and sustain with waste management resources in the countries. There's nothing like waste. It's a misplaced resource. Just place it up, and then you'll be able to recycle it. DEFCON 2027 will be able to talk about plant installed in all the countries. Your Excellency, kindly humbly permit me to watch a 1-minute video of the glimpse of how the equipment operates. Asante sana. Thank you.
expanding rapidly, alive with potential, yet burdened by a growing challenge. How do we manage waste sustainably as urbanization accelerates? At a young group of companies, we have walked this path in Ghana. We have learned that real change begins on the ground.
The trucks comes in there and then offload the waste onto the bay. The wheel loader goes in there and scoop the waste from the receiving bay and then push it through to the apron feeder. The material flows through the shredder or the terminator. Then from there, it's also moved into another conveyor which runs through into what we call the trammer screen. There are human intervention whereby they try to sort out all the other materials that we need in terms of segregation of the waste.
Matured compost is bagged on site. This compost is excellent organic fertilizer for agriculture and horticulture. K-Cup can produce 3,000 bags of finished 50 kg compost daily. At the Plastics Recycling Center, the plastics undergo washing, shredding, extrusion, and pelletizing. The pellets are bagged and sold to plastics products manufacturers as raw material. Metals and paper are also further sorted by type and billed for customers in the metals and paper industries, respectively. This isn't just a plant. Behind these walls, we mine the black gold.
We came here as team governors. Purposely is because we want to, manage our solid waste. We were saying there is no more waste in we are turning it to value.
The end result is not going to be something that is just county related. It is for every citizen, from your sewer problem that we've had to the waste that we've had, and most importantly, look at every single crisis that you have and how can you convert it into an opportunity. You convert an opportunity by creating job by using the byproducts that are going to be coming out.
Today, with humility and hope, we bring those lessons, those systems, and that commitment to Your Excellency. Recycling and compost plant technology, tailored for the African environment, we are setting up composting and recycling plants that recover up to 80% of municipal solid waste. In addition, we are addressing one of the toughest sanitation challenges by establishing fecal sludge and liquid waste treatment facilities. These plants will become critical infrastructure in urban, protecting public health and the environment. These are not just projects for us, they are partnerships and a shared aim of turning waste into opportunity. But our proudest achievement isn't the technology or infrastructure, it's the relationships we are building. We've walked side by side with our Kenyan partners, sharing knowledge, building capacity, and investing in people. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the President of Kenya, His Excellency President William Ruto, the Council of Governors, and the good people of Kenya for their unwavering support. We deeply value this collaboration that promotes development and strengthens the ties between our two great nations. Together with the people of Kenya, we are proving that African-led solutions can redefine the future of sustainability on our continent.
Thank you very much, Jospong, an African solution to an African problem. Thank you very much. Now, let me invite Ambassador Sebastian Groth, the Ambassador of Federal Republic of Germany to Kenya, and who also sits in as the co-chairperson of the Devolution Donor Working Group. Karibu sana Balozi.
Asante sana Bwana MC, Your Excellency President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Chairman of the Council of Governors Ahmed My dear friend Gladys, Governor of Homa Bay, is hosting us today. All the other governors, members of the Canadian government, I've seen Waziri Opio and his colleagues, PS, members of parliament, my diplomats, good morning and hamjambo. It's a great honor to join you at this year's Devolution Conference, and I would like to congratulate all the decision makers that chose Homa Bay for this year. I come often to this region, to Kisumu, to Migori, Siaya, and Homa Bay. And the more often I come, the more I love the region, the people, and also and I sincerely thank you for the invitation to this important gathering and for the opportunity to engage with you. It is my deep belief that the counties, the governors, the MCAs, the local administrations are the real champions of Kenya's devolved system of governance, and devolution truly has transformed Kenya in the last decade, bringing decision-making closer to communities and expanding opportunities for citizen engagement. From health to infrastructure to agriculture and climate resilience, the impact of devolution is tangible across the country. As development partners, we commend county governors and county assemblies for your leadership in advancing this transformative agenda. We also salute the Council of Governors and the State Department for Devolution, the Office of the Deputy President, for its vital role in fostering coordination among counties and the national government. The Devolution Conference is the central platform for recommitment to deepen and further develop devolution. And I think the theme of this year's gathering, For the People, for Prosperity, Devolution is a catalyst for equity, inclusion and social justice, powerfully captures what is at stake. After more than a decade of institution building, time has come to focus on devolution's ultimate purpose, improving the lives of the citizens of the Wananchi, this beautiful country of Kenya. And we have seen in the last month and 1.5 years the importance of listening to the voices of these Wananchis, especially the young people who are invested in the future of their country, and creating meaningful spaces for engagement and responsiveness, including and especially on the county level, remains essential to building trust and strengthening democratic governance. Through our technical cooperation agency, GIZ and KfW, is pleased to co-chair the Devolution Donor Working Group together with UNDP. And as development partners in the devolution space, we, the Devolution Donor Working Group, we would like to highlight a number of critical areas to the further success of the devolution. Firstly, as partners, we are convinced that the timely transfer from the national to county governments is essential. Reliable resource flows are essential for counties to effectively deliver on their mandates and meet citizens' expectations. And I can tell you from the German experience that we know that this is not a very easy task. We have very rich regions like Bavaria and poorer ones in the northeast of the country, and every year there's a struggle for resources because in our constitution we have an obligation to equilibrate the conditions of living in the whole country, but of course you give from the one and take from the one and give it to the others is always a very complex discussion, and also on the level of the federal government to the 16 regions that we have in Germany. But still it is essential for federalism or for devolution and decentralization. Secondly, we encourage increased efforts to generate own resource revenue with counties. Strengthening revenue collection systems is key to meeting development needs and reducing dependency on national allocations. And during the tour of the booth, we have seen very impressive technological advances that make it easier for the counties also to tap into these resources. Thirdly, we emphasize the importance of strengthening public financial management, transparency, and accountability. Responsible resource use is fundamental to delivering concrete results. And finally, We underline the need for meaningful public participation, especially by women, youth, and persons with disabilities. Their voices must be heard and included to ensure truly inclusive and responsive governance. Be assured, governors, MCAs, National Government of Kenya, Your Excellency, the President, of our cooperation and our willingness in pursuing these important priorities. Our commitment to supporting devolution and deepening this partnership with the counties is strong. For Germany, devolution is one of our development cooperation priority areas. We are active in basically counties with different initiatives. One of them is a very important one. It's called FLOCA. It should strengthen the climate resilience on the local level. We'll visit some of these projects tomorrow in Kisumu County. To conclude, thank you once again for this important gathering. We enter now 3 days of discussion and reflection. But let us remember, devolution is not an event. Devolution is a continuous process. It is about strengthening institutions that deliver and that respond to citizens' needs, and about upholding a genuine partnership also between government and the people, and between government and counties and the development partners. It is a process that I wish all attendees a successful and inspiring Devolution Conference 2025. Be assured that the partners remain committed. We will travel this journey together, and I'm very much looking forward to our cooperation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Balozi. Another round of appreciation for Balozi. Your Excellency, county assemblies play a very critical role in the devolution family, and I now want to invite the chairperson of the County Assemblies Forum, CAF, Honorable 𝗗𝗘𝗩𝗢𝗢𝗓, to come and make his remarks, but also recognize the county assemblies members present. Karibu sana, Bwana Speaker.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, distinguished leaders, fellow Kenyans, friends of devolution, on behalf of the County Assembly, allow me to begin by expressing our deepest gratitude to the Excellency, our President, the Senate, and the National Assembly. The recent passage, which is just today in the morning, of the County Public Finance Law Amendment Bill 2023, which we witnessed today in the morning, marks a historic turning point. This is a landmark legislation, Your Excellency, liberating the assemblies from the executive dependency. It empowers us to fulfill our roles without fear or favor. Your Excellency, if I don't say this, the MCAs will discipline me. Your Excellency, this is a promise delivered, and we thank you. Your Excellency, the County Assembly is at the heart of the soul of devolution. We are the most direct link between the government and the people. Our roles go beyond mere administration. They are fundamental to the success of devolution and the devolved governance. We are the ones who enact the law tailored to unique needs of our communities. And so far, it is important to note the county assemblies have enacted over 2,000 legislation since 2013. We have been providing oversight to ensure county executive is accountable and that the public funds are used wisely, and lastly, champion the interest of our constituents, ensuring their voice is heard and their concerns are addressed. Your Excellency, as we celebrate the devolution milestone, we must also acknowledge that there is more to be done to truly empower county assemblies. and the people we serve. As County Assembly, we humbly request your support in the following critical areas. The first is the Ward Development Fund. The Ward Development Fund is the lowest unit in the development of our governance structure. The Constitution of Kenya is currently being amended to CDF, NGAF, and the Senate. Oversight Fund must be, the Oversight Fund, unfortunately, the Ward Development Fund was left out. We therefore request your support, together with the Senate and the National Assembly, to support so that we can secure the Ward Development Fund in the same amendment bill to ensure similar treatment is also accorded to the MCAs, just as the national legislators. This is not about us. It is not about us. It is about giving the MCAs the tool to address the development needs that at the ward level, ensuring that no community is left behind at the corners of this country. Your Honor, Our Excellency, the second is the pension for the MCAs. Of an MCA is demanding, often taking a significant personal role. After years of service, our members deserve the security of dignity and dignified retirement. We appeal for your support in providing comprehensive pension for the MCAs. The current legislation that has been forwarded to the National Assembly by the Senate does not address the pension needs of our members. Lastly, is to improve the remuneration of our members. We have engaged severally the SRC on many occasions and even developed a job evaluation for our members as agreed in March 2024. Our grading has never been done to reflect our job. We remain at the same level since inception of devolution, while other state officers, both at the county and the national level, have moved substantially. We therefore ask for your intervention to secure our remuneration commensurate to our constitutional duties. As we deliberate in the devolution conference, let us be bold in our resolution by reaffirming our commitment, oversight, accountability, and financial independence, not as mere aspiration, but as fundamental pillars of our democracy. The strength of devolution lies in strong, independence, and well-resourced counties. I want to stop there. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, the National Assembly, the Senate, and may God bless Kenya and the spirit of devolution. Asanteni sana, erokamano. Honorable members, I want to recognize all the honorable members from all the county assemblies. They can just stand so that we can recognize all of you. Your Excellency, I can assure you, we have 47 members from the county assemblies represented herein. We thank you and asante sana. Thank you.
Let's appreciate the chairman of CAF. I now want to invite the Principal Secretary in State Department of Devolution, Michael Lenasalon, to come and make his remarks. Karibu sana Bwana PS.
Your Excellency, the President of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, CGH, Honorable Governors, Cabinet Secretaries, Principal Secretaries, Senators and Members of Parliament, speakers and members of county assemblies, development partners, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm honored to join you in united under the powerful theme, for the people, for prosperity, devolution as a catalyst for equity, inclusion, and social justice. This year's theme resonates with the objects of devolution, which are fundamental ideas on which our devolved system of governance is anchored. Devolution is about equity, inclusion, and social justice. It is about ensuring that no Kenyan is left behind, regardless of their geographic location, gender, ethnicity, disability, status, or socio-economic background. Since inception, devolution has transformed our governance landscape. It has brought public services closer to the people, accelerated development at the grassroots level, especially for initial marginalized communities, and provided opportunities for participatory governance. Yet, as our sub-theme, we must now re-engineer county governments to go further. That means to innovate, collaborate, and dismantle the stubborn socio-economic divide that persists. This way, the potential of county governments shall be fully harnessed. Ladies and gentlemen, the State Department for Devolution remains committed to supporting the effective implementation of devolution by empowering county governments to deliver services optimally. One of the key initiatives that the State Department is currently implementing is the second Kenya Devolution Support Program. The program supports counties to improve service delivery, resource management, and institutional accountability. KDSP2 will help boost Kenya's fiscal sustainability by supporting mechanisms for enhancing county-owned revenue management and improving public expenditure transparency. Additionally, the program exchequer releases, revenue collection, and payroll management. The resultant systems such as human resource information and digital revenue platforms will improve credibility and accountability of government processes and services. The manual processes have historically caused inefficiencies, translating to mismanagement of resources. KDSP2 will establish a performance management culture in counties. This will be supported through an integrated performance management framework and system standardization in government. Counties will be incentivized to undertake monitoring of performance contracts and cascading of the performance contracts to the lowest level. To strengthen participation of citizens in governance, the program aims to support the quality of citizen participation and feedback mechanism of service delivery, thereby improving the quality of life for the people of Kenya. The investment dashboards being supported by KDSP2 will facilitate the tracking of county implementation and provide an opportunity for real-time citizen feedback. Another key initiative by the Department for Devolution is the Strengthening Good Governance in Kenya program. Together with other stakeholders and development partners, and GIZ, SDD will employ innovative methods incentivizing county government to. Central to good governance is performance management, which must be incredible evidence, county planning, priority setting, and decision-making. Through this program, standards and norms that are to harmonization of service delivery across the devolved units will be established. Since citizens are the center of performance management, this the county assemblies play in oversight, ensuring that resources are used as intended will be strengthened by building their capacity in budgeting. Ladies and gentlemen, the full potential of devolution calls for reimagining and rethinking governance through opportunities that are available all there with the advancement of technology. Firstly, I will list some of them: embedding performance culture, institutionalizing performance management across county operations, and linking budget execution directly to service delivery outcomes. Secondly, creating climate-smart cities, utilizing satellite monitoring for urban planning compliance. Your Excellency, the human resource alone is not enough, so we need also to leverage on technology. Also transforming waste management systems into circular economies, as already speakers. Scaling wetland and river restoration, like the model, Nairobi River model, which is on track and very effective. Your Excellency, the rule book for cities should also be re-engineered, because with a big rule book, then, for example, the Nairobi Rivers, the vision and the citizen involvement and the action, that's what's needed. So the governance needs also to be re-engineered for the county cities. Advancing agricultural innovation, establishing county-based food production systems, ecosystems, and implementing spatial planning for sustainable land use. For democratizing healthcare access, deploying AI and Internet of Things diagnostics at lower-level hospitals, and leveraging drone logistics for medical supply chains, as we have seen in Homa Bay. Realizing this collective vision requires creating framework county innovation funds, facilitating public-private co-creation platforms, and strengthening citizen engagement through open government tools. This conversation continues with the enhancing coordination of national devolution programs, peer learning, and multi-stakeholder technical support frameworks for the people, for prosperity, and for collective future. Asante sana na Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana, tumpige makofi Bwana PS. I now want to take this opportunity to invite the host senator, Senator Moses Kajwang, to come and make his remarks. Karibu Bwana Senator.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Speaker of the Senate, Excellency Governors and Deputy Governors, Members of Parliament, my colleagues from the Senate, Members of County Assembly, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have a big and beautiful speech here, but I will request that I table it so that it forms part of the records of this devolution conference. And then I will utilize this opportunity just to welcome you to Homa Bay County with great pride, with great pleasure, with great privilege. 3 years ago, you would never have imagined that Homa Bay could host a devolution conference. Indeed, it's almost exactly 3 years ago I was elected the governor. And when we sat in that hall waiting for the results, and I thought it would happen in her 2-term, in her 1-term. And it has come sooner, earlier than expected. And this morning, when I was going through the Bible, I reflected on an interesting conversation between Nathaniel and Philip. It is in the book of John. Philip tells Nathaniel that a good thing has happened in Nazareth. And Nathaniel, being the cynic, asks, what good can come out of Nazareth? And Philip responds, come and see. What good can come out of Homa Bay? Glad that you have come, and I am sure that you have seen. This county is truly the county of endless potential. And it is not just our human resource. You have seen our natural resources, the beauty of our land, how productive it is. I know the land brokers in the room are seeing the potential. My friend, the chair of this committee organizing the conference, Governor Kahiga, has promised that he's coming back with land brokers from Nyeri to split the land into small, 50 by 100, and then to sell. Of course, there is so much here that we cannot exploit ourselves as sons and daughters of Homa Bay. So we are open. We welcome all Kenyans. We welcome all Africans, including our brothers from Ghana. We welcome the development partners. Homa Bay is open for business. Kenya is open for business. Each of our 47 counties is beautiful. Good things do not only come from Homa Bay. Sometimes we look upon the small endowments that God has given us. The potatoes from Nyandarua, the rice from Kirinyaga, the gold in Migori, the savorite in Taita Taveta, where my friend Mwadime has a problem with the girls. He says the short ones are quarrelsome. But he told me that he has apologized on that slip of the tongue. The oil in Turkana. Each of our 47 counties has got something good, just the same way something good came out of Nazareth. Your Excellency, when you talked of the bottom-up economic transformation model, I believe that devolution would be the channel for delivering development bottom-up, delivering development to the grassroots, and it still remains the surest way of empowering the people and empowering communities. Your Excellency, I don't want to say much. The Speaker of the Senate is present and will make the formal presentation and will also introduce the senators present because he's the head of the institution. The Governor of Homa Bay is present and she will also introduce and acknowledge all the leaders who have come from Homa Bay County. All the elected members of Parliament, National Assembly and Senate from Homa Bay are here. We have given Governor Gladys Wanga full, unlimited and unconditional support. And that is why she has been able to host Madaraka Day and hold the Vision Conference with so much success. Today, we have fallen short of your expectation. I apologize on behalf of the people of Homa Bay. Has been the black sheep of the family called Kenya. Parliaments have looked at this region, have looked at this county with the cynicism of Nathaniel. And they've always asked, what good can come from Nyanza? What good can come from the people of Homa Bay? And what good can come from the people of Luoland? Perhaps I might not tell them to come and see, but I will tell them to wait and see. Because President Ruto, you have made it your business to come and find out the good in this region. And you have just not talking, you have done things. When you come, for those who are here for the first time, that's all the politics I'm doing today. And when it comes to policy, the Speaker of the Senate to do so. But Your Excellency, just allow me, working group, I've spoken. I thought I want to commit and I want to promise the Revolution Donor Working Group that we have had a conversation that we must find a more efficient way of processing conditional so that counties can draw on them in a timeous manner. Your Excellency, I'm glad that in this financial year, we never thought DORA was assented to on the 30th of June. Perhaps that's a record, because in the first year of DORA, we even had a gentleman here called Sam, is the one who led us to court, and it was very contentious. County government was not very fast. The first processed very swiftly. CS Mbadi had assured us that counties would start money. Good things are happening. Assented to a bill which was privately sponsored by Senator Meru, the Deputy Speaker, Senator Kathuri, that has provided autonomy to county assemblies. Mr. President, again, history has been made that bills are presented to in Homa Bay. For the first time. I don't know whether that has ever happened before. Something good is happening in Nazareth. To the governors, our friends, continue to fight for additional resources, because we believe that money is not personal money. Greater focus on service. We must have a conversation with a few of our friends or a few countries we to account. Parliament is not a branch of the executive. The experts are our friends or not, we have passed legislation, and Your Excellency, if you look at even the health laws, the Senate this thing, then we've got a problem somewhere. We must make this sure that it works. To the Council of Governors, I can also promise you, and may you enjoy, and it's a thrashing in football, like that, and may you enjoy the beauty and the warmth of Homa Bay County. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Senator Kajwang, one of the most popular senators. Governor, Her Excellency Governor Gladys Wanga.
Thank you very much, Governor. Excellency President of the Republic of Kenya, Excellency, led by the Chair of the Council of Governors, His Excellency 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗙𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙 members of present, cabinet secretaries and principal secretaries, members of the Judiciary Constitutional Commission, independent officers present, deputy governors, county executive committee members, members of county assemblies and speakers, members of the diplomatic corps, development partners, private sector, academia and civil society, my one and only first gentleman there, Mr. Wanga, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, God is good. I'm really, really delighted to welcome you all to Homa Bay. Frank was talking about how the march. I also lost my voice in the process of cheering the governors who are not winning after all. Your Excellency, allow me to introduce the local leaders present here. This hosting would not have been possible without the support of the leadership of this county, of this region, both in the National Assembly, Senate, and County Assembly. So I'd ask those members to please rise so that I can introduce you and acknowledge you. Members of Parliament from the region, this hosting is not for Homa Bay alone, it is for this entire region. We have Honorable Rosa Buyu, MP for Kisumu West, Honorable Dr. Ipobara, MP for Bondoka Sipul, Honorable Whip of the National Assembly, Honorable Millie Mabona, MP for Suba North, Honorable Peter Francis Masara, Member of Parliament for Suna West, Honorable Dr. Christine Ombaka, Member of Parliament for Siaya County, Honorable Fatuma Mohammed, Member of Parliament for Migori County, Honorable Martin Owino, Ward Chief, Member of Parliament for Ndiwa, Honorable Adipo Okwome, Member of Parliament for Karachuonyo, Honorable Dr. Joyce Osogo Bensuda, Member of Parliament for Bay County, Honorable Mark Nyamita, Member of Parliament for Uriri, Honorable Sam Atandi, Chair of Budget Committee and Member of Parliament for Alego, Honorable Peter Opondokaluma, our host MP for Homa Bay Town Constituency, Honorable Catherine Muma, Senator nominated from Kisumu County, Honorable Senator Eddie Okech, Senator for Migori County, Honorable Senator for Homa Bay, who has spoken, Senator Kajuang, Honorable Dr. Lillian Gogo, Member of Parliament for Rangwe. Thank you very much. Please be seated. I saw Majority Leader and Speaker in the crowd there. Honorable Speaker of the County Assembly of Homa Bay, Polika Poko, and Honorable Majority Leader Ogindo Tipo. Your Excellency, it is my profound honor to welcome you to the Lake County of Homa Bay, the county of endless potential. We are privileged to host the 9th Evolution Conference 2025, a vibrant platform for innovation and measuring progress for devolution in Kenya, in line with the theme of the conference, for the people, for prosperity. We sincerely thank the Council of Governors, my colleague governors, for the opportunity to host DevCon 2025. It was not an easy decision, but we thank you for believing in Homa Bay, despite the fact that we might have considered one of the counties that may be too small to host. We thank you for the vote of confidence. Your Excellency, allow me at this very opportunity to thank you immensely for your partnership in transforming Homa Bay County to make it a county that could be considered to host this conference. As Senator Kajwang has correctly pointed out, a lot of the transformation in this county has happened in the last 3 years. Your Excellency, when you first visited Homa Bay on 16th, on an official development tour on 16th of January 2023, 3/4 of the development that we are seeing in Homa Bay County was not here. Your Excellency, at that point in time, there was no broad-based government, there was no partnership. I was an opposition governor, you were the President of the Republic of Kenya, but you made it clear to the people of Homa Bay that you had no intention of leaving Homa Bay or any other part of this country behind, simply because of how we voted in the election in which you were elected as President of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency, the transformation has been in partnership with the national government. Excellency, today as we drove to the county and we were coming back, I could see 2 lines of vehicles on one side and 2 lines of vehicles on the other side. The dueling of the main highway in this Homa Bay town, which would have not have been something we would have dreamt about, Your Excellency, because of your support. Whether it's the lakefront, where I invite all delegates to go and have a sumptuous meal of fish, the transformation at that lakefront has been because of the partnership that we have had together. Your Excellency, all the roads and infrastructure that we see in this town and beyond. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your partnership, and I'd like to thank all the delegates here. Karibuni sana Homa Bay, Arwako hu Homa Bay County. Your Excellency, in reflecting on our journey, 15 years ago, devolution was enshrined in the Constitution 2010 as a transformative force to bring development and services to Kenyans. If devolution were a person, it would be a spirited teenager, vibrant, curious, occasionally challenging. The impact of devolution is undeniable, with stories of progress written across our 47 counties. Devolution is a key pillar of our Constitution, and it is befitting that this DevCon is held here in Homa Bay, the home of Dr. 𝗗𝗘𝗩𝗢𝗟𝗡, the architect of the devolution during the constitutional review exercise. And Your Excellency, we thank you because this morning you met the family of Dr. 𝗗𝗘𝗩𝗢𝗡 as we unveiled a plaque, a commemorative plaque at the Arboretum. Our task is to make devolution work for all Kenyans, deliver equity, inclusion and social justice, closing the socio-economic divide, delivering on the sustainable development goals, leaving no one behind. As we celebrate devolution during DevCon, we celebrate the national unity, diversity of Kenya as one nation. And I'd like to thank you, Your Excellency, President and Right Honorable Raila Odinga, for consistently demonstrating transformational leadership for the good of our country. In Homa Bay, we are celebrating devolution. As you know, in 2022, I knew the public results on the manifesto of hope. Results not just in infrastructure, but in tangible services and opportunities for Homa Bayans. Our pro-people, based programs have touched many households. Your Excellency, this morning as you visited our stand, at the Homa Bay stand, so that we were celebrating 96 days, straight days of no single mother lost in Homa Bay to maternal mortality. Your Excellency, this is due to the intensive programs that we have invested together with your government in community promoters, coming all the way to a robust SHA program, Your Excellency, and an MPDSR program, a weekly review program of any mother that dies in any facility. Your Excellency, every Tuesday morning, and this program was borrowed from Uganda through partnership with the Council of Governors, every Tuesday morning, where any mother lost is discussed. It has to be explained why that mother was lost, how she was lost, and doctors and the healthcare workers review among themselves and help themselves. And I'm really, really proud that the 96th day has reached without us losing a single man, because one life lost is one too many. Your Excellency, we have used our on-source revenue that we grew by over 700% to 859 million in the financial year 2022-2023, over 1 billion in 2023-2024, and a high of 1.7 billion in 2024-2025 to fund critical services. We are constructing a 5-story accident and emergency block at the Level 5 hospital at the Homa Bay County Teaching and Referral Hospital, set to be operational by year-end, reducing referral times and improving trauma care. We are addressing infant and maternal mortality, as I've mentioned, and combating the triple threat of GBV, HIV, and teenage pregnancies. Your Excellency, you recently signed, Your Excellency, devolved funds are insufficient to realize our county visions. So we seek deeper collaborations in agriculture and trade to position Homa Bay as a global. The Rio City Special Economic Zone, our flagship agro-processing zone that hosts and industrial park, promises 14,150 direct jobs and 90,000 indirect opportunities to our local communities. We urge for prioritization, Your Excellency, of the horizontal infrastructure at the Special Economic Zone. Our key value chains, Your Excellency, in Homa Bay include fish, cotton, edible oils, sunflower, millet, sugar, sweet potatoes, pineapples, and live and groundnuts. We are pushing our value chains up, and we have seen the growth of production in leaps and bounds in the last 2 years. Your Excellency, you recently partnership agreement for trade with the European Union. With guides and improved productivity of the agricultural value chain, we can enhance the trade volumes. Kenya is trading far lower volumes compared to countries. The answer lies in 50-50 sharing of the agriculture funds. The national government charged with policy making should take 50%, leaving 50% to counties to revolutionize agriculture for food security, agro-processing, trade, job creation, and enhancing farmers' incomes, thus fighting poverty. Your Excellency, we need to worry about powering investments in industries like the Rio Special Economic Zone. The nuclear power project to be implemented in Siaya will be a game changer for the entire region and country. It is expected to supply reliable, affordable, and sustainable power for economic growth. We support the nuclear power project's full implementation for the future of the whole region. Nuclear power will support our agro-processing agenda, powering investments and industries that we need for job creation. Excellency, distinguished guests, Homa Bay is a model of devolution's potential. Let me share on 3 critical success factors for our county. One is the unity of purpose for the county leadership. You have the Senator saying that we all work together as a team to move our county forward. Second is support of the county assembly. And third is the secret of partnerships, from the national government to development partners, to the private sector, to the civil society. We are a county of partnerships, and we thank all our partners, many of them present here today. The story of Homa Bay is the story of devolution. A little-known county, Mwisho wa Lami, is hosting DevCon. This is the story of each of our 47 counties, and this is the story that we want for Kenya as we engage in the next few days of the conference. My apologies, Your Excellency, and I have to punish partners who are not playing too well and made me cheer too. In implementing revolution, with a mission to achieve city status in the next decade. Our lakefront development, including upgrading of the Homa Bay Pier, supported by the national government, is drawing visitors to the Bay of Potential. We have strategically relocated our new county headquarters to Arujo, Your Excellency, which you opened this morning. The county headquarters is a project we have in partnership with the County Pensions Fund, based on Article 207 of the Constitution and our tenant purchase agreement. New county headquarters is part of our larger vision to make Homa Bay a city, to clear out the lakefront of administrative offices, take them up and leave them open for hospitality, in line with our vision to become the Cape Town of Kenya, within a decade. Your Excellency, in closing, in the spirit of inclusion, as part of our pre-conference events, we had a very, very strong and candid youth baraza with our youth that were supported from all across the country by SHOFCO and SHOFCO who are present here today. Your Excellency, they have generated points of a memorandum and a communique, which I'm sure at the appropriate time they will hand over to the appropriate place, Your Excellency. I thank SHOFCO for ensuring that we have brought our youth on board, and we also did launch our youth policy yesterday, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, as the home of Gor Mahia, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Harambee Stars for their impressive performance so far in the matches, Your Excellency. And I'd like to thank you for motivating them and supporting them. We all wish we were players, because in the next couple of weeks we would all have been great millionaires. But Your Excellency, we congratulate Harambee Stars and we thank you for nurturing sport in the country. Let me take this opportunity to once again welcome you all to Homa Bay. Please do enjoy yourselves. Don't restrict yourself to the conference venue alone. We have Paya there, we have the islands of Rusinga, we have the Love Island of Takawiri for those who came with their better halves. We have the Ruma National Park, we have Simbi, the Greater Lake, we have the Bala Hot Springs that will be able to direct you to enjoy your experience in Homa Bay. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Another super applause for our host. Asante sana, Governor Wanga. It's now my honor to invite the our vice chair, who also happened to have been the chairman of the steering committee, to come and give us a status on action points for the 2023 Devolution Conference and introduce the steering committee. Karibu sana, Kaiga. Daktari Kaiga, Governor Nyeri.
Thank you very much, our whip, Governor Sang. Your Excellency, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Amason Kingi, Speaker of the Senate, Excellency Governors and Deputy Governors, Cabinet Secretaries, Honorable Members of the Senate and National Assembly, representatives of constitutional commissions and independent offices, leaders of Homa Bay County and the Greater Nyanza region, ambassadors and high commissioners, principal secretaries, members of the county assemblies, all national government and county government representatives, private sector and civil society representatives and development partners, international delegates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the entire 2025 Devolution Conference Steering Committee, I take this opportunity to welcome you, Your Excellency, President William Ruto, to the 9th Devolution Conference and the 2nd Biannual Devolution Conference. I also take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to fellow governors who are present with their deputies and respective county leaders. Your immense support to make Devolution Conference 2025 a reality is appreciated. To all the national executive representatives attending this conference, your presence in Homa Bay County is proof that Kenya's evolved system of governance is in consultation, cooperation, collaboration, and coordination. I know that the legislature at both levels of government here too. Your voices in the anticipated discussions will be crucial, since for us to entrench Equity, inclusion, and social justice must be distributed to the lowest levels and reach the most vulnerable of populations. Your Excellency, this year, the participation of the civil society organizations has been much more than previous conferences. This was deliberate so that this event can begin to be more inclusive. I am confident that this year and that our communique will capture varied resolutions and bring more institutions to the implementation table. At this time, allow me, Your Excellency, to recognize that you are just done, and I will ask the auditorium to clap for you. The esteemed steering committee was chaired by myself, and its membership comprised of Governor Gladys Wanga, Senator Catherine Muma, thank you, Senator Beatrice Ogola, the Principal Secretary, Mr. Michael Enasalon, the Honorable Chege Mwaura, Secretary General of the County Assemblies Forum, Ms. Gloria Wawera, Chief Executive Council, Youth Council, and Mr. Tom Were of ACT. Allow me to also recognize the Chair of the Planning Committee, Ms. Mary Muiti, the CEO of COG, and I convey immense gratitude to all the institutions who participated in preparations. Asanteni sana, and like they say here, erokamano. Your Excellency, it will be of me if I don't mention that the conference was planned, executed fully by our indomitable staff at the Council of Governors, and I appreciate all of them. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to deliver this progress report on behalf of the communique adopted at the first biannual devolution conference held between the 15th to the 19th August 2023 in Western Gishu County under the theme 10 years of devolution, the present and the future. I would highlight just in implementation of the 2023 resolutions. First is the coordination in project and program implementation. Your Excellency, the Office of the Deputy President is working with ministries, departments, and agencies to synchronize the interventions of different government entities to eliminate duplicity and enhance efficiency. The Presidential Economic Transformation Secretariat, the PETS, has undertaken a comprehensive review of projects across all sectors to align them with national priorities. The synchronization and identification of these projects to the ward level has great silos and enhanced coordination. Automation and digitalization of services was the second one, and county governments have automated services in sectors. Murang'a, Kisumu, Makueni and counties have fully automated their services, while other counties have partially done. The e-citizen has brought together over 16,000 government services, and this comprehensive platform integrates services from more than 100 ministries, counties, departments, agencies, streamlining access for citizens and residents across Kenya. The third one was own source revenue. Counties collected Kenya shillings 58.95 billion in the financial year 2023-24, which is 72.5% of their target, marking the highest revenue performance in 11 years. 10 counties surpassed their OSR targets in financial year 2023-24. All the 47 counties are currently automating their revenue systems to enhance transparency and zero leakages in revenue collection. On number 5, which is transfer of county functions, the unbundled functions were gazetted, Gazette Notice number 219, dated 16th December 2024. What remains pending is the costing process, which will pave way for adequate resourcing of county functions. On legislation of land and bridging the gender gap in land ownership, the National Land Information System, dubbed ADISASA, was successfully rolled out in Nairobi County, Mombasa Island, and Mombasa County, and some parts of Murang'a County. County governments have also established land information management systems like Kajiado, Makueni, and Murang'a counties. The Adi Haki Mob app in Taita County and the mobile-based reporting tool in Kakamega County are some of the innovative interventions implemented within the 2-year period to aggregate real-time data on women's land tenure issues. Kakamega, Busia, Nairobi and Mombasa counties in partnership with Ardhi kwa Kina Mama, AKMA project led by 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗥𝗘 implemented a project aimed at increasing women's access to land rights by establishing safe spaces for grassroots land rights defense within the reporting period. The other one is strengthening primary health care and community health services. 227 primary care networks are operational. The national treasury has included the community health promoters implementing the additional allocations to county governments from national government's share of revenue in the financial year 2024-25. The Cabinet Directive of 21st January directed mergers of health programs to avoid duplication, and we thank you, Your Excellency. We are creating a conducive environment for the youth to carry out business. The government has developed the Creative Economic Support Bill 2024 and is currently at the public participation stage. Further, to boost local talent and earning, Nairobi County has initiated programs to support artists and content creators by providing affordable access to public spaces for performance and exhibitions. This includes subsidized fees and streamlined permit process. Street photography and street dancing are now permitted. Mombasa County, on the other hand, has several creative hubs, including the Mombasa Innovation Hub, Swahili Port Hub, Jukwa Arts, among others. On forestry and tree growing, the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry has undertaken mapping of both tree and forest cover in the country to inform the tree growing targets of achieving 30% by 2032. Ladies and gentlemen, I applaud all stakeholders and partners who facilitated the full implementation of the 2023 communique. Any ongoing efforts must be concluded. The full matrix containing the status of all the 2023 resolutions can be accessed at the Marifa Center, the Knowledge Hub for COG. To maintain momentum, we must strengthen intergovernmental collaboration to fast-track pending legislation and ensure equitable resource allocation. There is also need to deepen engagement with the private sector to bridge funding gaps. Number 20, let us recommit to this collective endeavor, ensuring that the resolutions of the devolution 2025 will continue to build on the progress we have witnessed and spurs to greater heights in championing devolution. I wish all of the delegates at this conference. Thank you very much.
Let's appreciate the chairman of the steering committee, Governor Kaiga. At this point, I want to invite Governor Muranga to come and showcase a county innovation as the technical team also prepare the solution video that will come shortly after.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, my fellow governors, led by the other colleagues, senators, established, including the county assembly, allow me to, there's a request made that Muranga showcases innovation in technology. Whoever has the system, put them up. Your Excellency, Muranga County has automated various through our own internal staff. The first innovation was in revenue collection. Revenue streams, whether parking, market, quarrying, pay, we see this payment live data. So middle part, that is where you see the various collected data. For example, you can be able to know in Muranga County at any given time how much money has been paid. Next slide is a single business permit and liquor. So if you own a business in Muranga, you go to the internet, you apply, you print your permit, You don't have to come to the county headquarters to pay for single business permit or liquor license. The third one, Your Excellency, is a land management system. Anyone who wants to pay for building permit, lease, subdivision, transfer application of any plot, again, you go to the internet, you loading your documents, including your architectural designs, you process this via internet, and then you print your document. You go to see counties has about 100 motor vehicles. So we put this system to monitor where they are. So if you overspeed, we are able to monitor you. If you enter into a pub, we just send a text and the vehicle stalls. We are able, if there is an accident, we can play back whether you are on the right track, you are overspeeding, and we are able to get that evidence. This has led to the reduction of number of accidents and also improved drivers' behavior. The other one is 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗢𝗡 Mkulima. Your Excellency, this one was made in partnership with Cooperative Bank of Kenya, where we give our farmers, those who are in milk and mango, subsidy money, so that when they go to a pre-qualified shop, they're able to redeem certain farm inputs. For example, animal feeds, even foodstuff. So it is a technology that is mobile. So when you go to a certain shop, this is the card we give them. So you give it, if you're a member of that program, your money will be deducted, which has been reloaded in that e-wallet. That supports milk and mango value chains in Murang'a. The other one is file management. This is our own internal system in the county government. We have another one for hospitals. We are able to now know how many patients are visiting our health facilities at any given time. We have about 150 facilities. So, for instance, now you can see we have 6,487 patients now. In the middle part, that is the diseases that have taken them there. At the end, they have paid us today, whether by M-Pesa or SHA claims. This system was made help, and I thank my friend Mr. Jared because he's 57 medical facilities. Allow me to end there because there are many, but just to give what are the downside of the problems we encounter. Number one is unstable internet. We hope that our service provider will be able to internet. Secondly is unstable power. We have been compelled to now solarize our health facilities so that when we have a problem with the national grid, our systems continue functioning. Thank you.
Another round for applause to Irungu Kang'ata. It's now my pleasure to invite Right Honorable Speaker of the Senate, Amason Kingi, to come and make his remarks and address us. Karibu sana Bwana Speaker. And he will also have the opportunity to introduce the members of Parliament, Senate, and the National Assembly present.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, in the interest of time, allow me to adopt the protocols already established by the speakers who spoke before me. Your Excellency, before I make my brief remarks, allow me to introduce the team from the Senate, and I hope my eyesight won't fail me. We'll start with the Deputy Speaker and Senator for Meru County, the Honorable Senator 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗢 Rungi, the host Senator, Senator Kajwang Moses Otieno, the Senator Fonande, Senator Samson Cherargei Kiprotich, Senator Dr. Boni Khalwale, Senator for Kakamega, Senator Faki Munyahaji, Senator from Mombasa, Senator Eddie Okech from Migori, Senator Muma Muyeka, Senator Maureen Tabitha Mutinda, Senator Hamida Ali Kibwani, Senator Julius Murgo, Senator Montel, Senator Kisang, Senator Esther Anyeni Okenyuri, Senator Beth Siengo Kalunda, Senator Jackson Mandago, Senator Danson Buya Mungatana of Tana River, Senator Abbas Mohammed, Senator Mbugua. Those are the senators who are with us here today. Further, Your Excellency, before I make my short remarks, I have been given a request that I should place before you. Keeping with your generosity, Your Excellency, that has been witnessed by Kenyans for the past couple of weeks, where you extended some appreciation to the national team, Harambee, the Senate team having beaten the governors. They are wishing to be considered in that appreciation token. Of 16 members. If that is agreeable, Your Excellency, for the team. And I know it's possible. Thank you, Your Excellency. Distinguished participants, I join you with pride today as a firm believer in our shift since independence. That is devolution. We gather here to mark 14 years since the birth of devolved governance, a constitutional promise to bring government closer to the people and to ensure equitable development and to reverse decades of marginalization. As partners in the devolution space, gathering here today, this entire revolution is about every lives of our people. The theme of the conference, that is for the people, for prosperity, for equity, inclusion, and social justice, just a slogan. It is a call to action and resonates with the realities of our life. It reminds us that devolution is not about systems or structures. It is about people. It is about the mother in Turkana who now accesses maternal health care, youth of Homa Bay County accessing vocational training. It is about the farmer in Embu receiving extension services without having to travel to Nairobi. The sub-theme, re-engineering county governments to accelerate development and bridge the socio-economic divide, demands that we go beyond the ordinary. It demands that we make counties leaner, smarter, responsive, and people-centered. It is a call to disrupt mediocrity, embrace technology, promote innovation, and be accountable stewards of the public trust. Your Excellency, we promulgated the Constitution of Kenya in 2010 and operationalized it in 2013. We reimagined a Kenya, no county, no village, no Kenyan will be left behind. We moved away from a centralized, top-down approach that had for decades marginalized communities and deepened inequalities. In its place, we embrace a model of governance that is participatory, inclusive, and closer to the people. And while the journey has not been perfect, it has been profoundly transformational. Healthcare services, once centralized and overstretched, and within reach of millions. County governments have constructed over 1,000 health centers, recruited thousands of health workers, and enhanced immunization coverage and maternal Infrastructure development has flourished. Counties build thousands of kilometers of rural roads, enabling farmers to access markets and people to move with ease. Early childhood education, water provision, agricultural extension services, and local economic development all have experienced rejuvenation because of county-level planning and execution. Above all, citizen participation in governance has deepened. Today, a resident of Wajir, Namu, Nyandarua, or Vihiga has a say in how resources are allocated in their ward, an unthinkable reality 2 decades ago. At the heart of these gains, Your Excellency, stands the Senate, the constitutional protector of counties and their government, as proclaimed in Article 96 of our Constitution. In line with its mandate, the Senate has recorded the following milestones. It has allocated close to 4 trillion cumulatively to counties through the Division of Revenue County Location Revenue Acts. We've started the use of these funds through the standing committees of the Senate. It has championed legislation that have empowered counties, enabling them to cooperate efficiently. County Public Finance Laws Amendment Act, a key legislation that guarantees financial autonomy to our county assemblies and further has their role of oversight, has finally become a reality after Your Excellency did assent to it this morning. We thank you for that. It is no doubt, Your Excellency, that without the Senate, devolution would be a shell. With the Senate, devolution has become a shield for the aspiration of many Kenyans. Indeed, at this juncture, allow me to thank our senators for working tirelessly in building consensus to navigate very complicated tasks as they execute their mandates. A good example is the collective effort and team spirit that characterized the debate and passing of the revenue sharing formula for counties for the year 2025, 2026 to 2029, 2030. This was a profound departure from the past when such an exercise was riddled with acrimony and laced with political differences. Your Excellency, yet even as we mirrored in the following devolution. One, corruption and weak accountability continue to threaten and erode public trust in devolution. Failure, regrettably so, failure by some governors to heed invitation by the Senate to come to the Senate to account for the resources in their hands not only erodes the good working relationship within the devolution family, but also is detrimental to the noble goals of devolution. Regrettably, Your Excellency, Senate committees have had to encounter hostilities when they visit county governments, undermine efficiency and cooperative on the exchequer, limiting innovation and self-reliance. Wrangles within the county assemblies, which sabotages work delivery. Your Excellency, a case in point is where at some point we had 2 county assemblies, 2 clerks and 2 speakers. Delayed disbursements of funds to counties and politicization of county development priorities, which often sidelines community needs. Your Excellency, to secure the next decade of devolution, we must act decisively and collectively to deal with these threats. Distinguished participants, devolution was never meant to be a destination. It is a continuous journey, one that requires vigilance, courage, and commitment. Let us not allow short-term political interest to dilute the long-term vision of equitable development. Let us recommit to the devolution dream by ensuring it lives and blossoms in every village and every heart. For the greatness of a nation lies not in the glitter of its capital city and its urban centers, but in the dignity of its villages. May God bless our countries, and may God richly bless our land. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Tumpigie makofi Bwana Speaker. I now want to invite our chair, FCPA Mohamed Abdullahi, to come and make remarks and in turn invite His Excellency the President. Karibu Bwana Chairman. Tumpigie makofi Bwana Chairman.
Thank you very much, Whip. Your Excellency, I would write on the protocols already observed before me, but I just want to, before my speech, ask the deputy governors, because I think other groups have been asked to, have been appreciated, to also stand so that we know the deputy governors who are here. We can appreciate you in totality, deputy governors. Thank you very much. Please, let's appreciate our deputy governors who are here. Your Excellency, when my sister was here, Gladys Wanga, host governor, I think because of the small element of stage fright that we all have and the fact that we're putting her under pressure to save on time, she forgot to introduce her deputy governor. I think he also didn't stand up when the other leaders stood up. So on her behalf, I apologize and recognize and appreciate the deputy governor of County, Oyugi Magwaga. Your Excellency, I also want to appreciate the presence of our CS Now, with that, Your Excellency, because not all governors will have an opportunity to come and stand up here, I'll be the last one speaking. I invite you. I want to ask all the governors to stand up. Excellency governors, host governor, Ngauzia, she stood and spoke. My vice chair was also here, Dr. Mutahi Kahiga. Our whip was our MC here, Steve Sang. Then we have my immediate former boss. She's chair emeritus, governor of Kirinyaga and Iguru. We have the governor of Tharaka Nithi, Governor Muthomi Njuki, Governor His Excellency Ochilo Ayako of Migori, Governor Nadhif Adam Jama of Garissa, Governor Kiari Badilisha of Nyandarua, Governor Mohamed Khalif Mandera, Speaker Emeritus, Governor of Bungoma Kenneth Lusaka, my professional colleague, FCPF Fernandez Barasa, Governor of Kakamega, Governor Otoma of Busia County, Governor Patrick Olentutu of Narok, Mahmoud Mohamed Ali, Marsabit County, Governor Orengo James, Siaya County, Governor Professor Hilary Barchok of Bomet, Governor and Benjamin Cheboy of Baringo County, Sister Governor Ses Barire of Embu, Governor Amos Yaribo of Yamira, and Governor of West. Not anyone? Oh, yes. Governor Wilbur Otichilo, Vihiga, Governor Julius Malombe, Kitui, Governor James Irungu of Laikipia, and Governor Kangata, who was here with some innovation a while back. I thank you all. Your Excellency, I do that. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Amos Kingi, Speaker of the Senate, all the governors here present, and I will ride on the protocols thus far established. All delegates attending the Devolution Conference 2025. On behalf of the Council of Governors, I take this opportunity to welcome His Excellency the President, the Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and all our distinguished guests and delegates to the 9th Devolution Conference and the 2nd Biennial Devolution Conference. As they say here in Homa Bay County, Warwako Uduto. You're all welcome. This year, our discussions will focus on 3 key themes of equity, inclusion, and social justice. You see, in the recent past, our country has witnessed citizen protests triggered by, among others, the finance bill, youth unemployment issues, and governance concerns. The continent and the world watched as our young people, popularly known as the Gen Zs, marched in major cities across the country, demanding for their voices to be heard. It's sad, of course, also that they were politically infiltrated. Indeed, the theme of the conference, for the people, for prosperity, for the people, for prosperity, devolution as a catalyst for equity, inclusion, and social justice, is meant to spur deep conversations on how all governments can position themselves as the implementers and champions of these 3 democratic tenets of inclusion, equity, and social justice. This year, as we host the conference, it's a conference with a difference, the addition of side events that will be hosted by a myriad of partners, including government agencies, civil society organizations, the private sector, and development partners, will bring as many voices as possible to the conversation. I invite all the delegates to carefully peruse the program and purpose to attend the side events, which will run a single day of the conference. I'd like to sincerely thank the team that led to the preparations of this year's conference, all the members of the esteemed steering committee, which traditionally, Your Excellency, is chaired by the Vice Chair of the Council. This year it was chaired by Dr. Kahiga, my Vice. I'd also like to acknowledge the Planning Committee led by the CEO of Council. They go through sleepless nights to deliver a conference to 12,000 delegates, Asanteni sana. I'd also like to recognize the presence of our international delegates this year. We have guests joining us from different parts of the world. You saw also they were represented on top here by the Spong group of Ghana, who are displaying waste management. 2010, Your Excellency and distinguished delegates, Kenya's promulgated a new constitution for themselves, containing probably the most devolution experimental. The new system created distinct and yet independent governance through the national government and 47 county governments, which are constitutionally mandated to deliver on key services through locally elected leadership and representatives. We're all in agreement, all of us here, that devolution, notwithstanding its challenges, real and perceived, remains an exemplary case of meaningful reform and the best gift that Kenyans accorded themselves in 2010. The main purpose of devolution was creating units that would secure equitable distribution of development in the country, that every Kenyan is then guaranteed a dignified and a quality life with access to public goods such as healthcare, water, housing, food, education, and transport at the local level. Creation of administrative units beyond the county governments in wards, villages, and planning committees is further meant that the communities are heard and that the citizens needs are met no matter where they are in Kenya. Article 174 of our Constitution captures this very succinctly by laying out the objects and the purpose of devolution. And there are 9 of them, and they include, among others, to promote democratic and accountable exercise of power, to foster national unity and recognize diversity. I'll not read all of them, but you can refer to Article 174. And in that article, Your Excellency, it's only one, really, and the object that explicitly refers to economic development under F, which says social and economic development and the provision of proximate, easily accessible services throughout Kenya. So through devolution, we were dealing with development, also dealing with equity and social justice that is uniform across Kenya. From the above, ladies and gentlemen, the architect of the Constitution anticipated that devolution would not only be concerned with economic development, but it will also foster national unity, democratic and political inclusion, and facilitate the decentralization of power, responsibilities, and resources, all aimed at bringing decision-making and services closer to the people. The establishment of the devolved governments was thus our ambitious way as a country of reversing centralization as a basis of both political and economic development. It is both an economic imperative. Devolution is an economic imperative, but I believe it was also a political settlement. Devolution is indeed the truest, the most progressive definition of bottom-up social, economic, and political transformation. 12 years ago, Your Excellency, under the first election, under the new constitutional dispensation of 2010, we set up the first cycle of county governments. We ushered in 7 new county governments. And these governments, unlike the former local authorities, were created through the statutes. They had constitutional protection. They were established in line with the Constitution, and they enjoy both institutional and financial safeguards directly from the supreme law of the land. The 4th schedule further splits the functions between the national and the counties. Your Excellency, we've come a long way. As the Council of Governors, we appreciate that in 2014, a lot more functions and component of functions, and this has been something that has been outstanding for long, and we don't take it for granted. But we still seek the further unbundling and costing of the few remaining functions, that they be completed to finality in full compliance with the letter and the spirit of the Constitution, and that the attendant resources of all functions already transferred will all follow. As I make this speech, Your Excellency, I'm a second-term governor, having served in the first cohort of the first phase of governments between 2013 and 17. In my view, again, I say has come a long way. The journey has been easy, policy, legal, and administrative challenges that have threatened. But I am convicted, I'm convinced here that counties have recorded countless success stories that reveal that devolution is uplifting the lives and livelihood of Kenyans. According to the 2024 Gross County Product Report, which was released by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, KNBS, and transformative contribution to the national economic performance, be it in financial, material, and technical, is being made towards the devolved sectors, and this is contributing substantially to national growth and development. I'll just give a few examples. devolution existed shows, say, in the provision of healthcare, which is one of the most important services that any county government must deliver. Between 2014 and 2025, Kenya has recorded notable improvements in key maternal and reproductive health indicators. The proportion of women with at least 4 antenatal care visits has risen from 58% to 66%, and skilled birth deliveries has increased from 61% to 82%, reflecting the access to skilled birth attendants as a result of devolution. At the onset of devolution in 2013, there were 8,466 health centers and dispensaries across the country, and these I'm only referring to public health centers and dispensaries. Robust and intentional health investment by county governments in collaboration with the national government and private sector has resulted in increasing these to 14,710 operational health facilities across Kenya. Public facilities account now for over 45% of the country, with the rest being faith-based, private. The majority of these public facilities are level 2 and 3, while level 4, 5, and 6 account for about 7% of all public facilities. When you look at the headcount of healthcare workers, Your Excellency, we only have 874 medical doctors in district hospitals before devolution. We also had 6,620 nurses. Today, this has expanded to 4,651 medical doctors in public facilities. We also have 34,000, up from 6,000, 34,220 nurses in county facilities, 7,877 clinical officers, 4,686 lab technicians, 1,942 nutritionists, among other healthcare workers. This clearly represents a more than fourfold growth in human resources. At the community level, 831 community workers. And Your Excellency, examples in agriculture, where we now have 6.5 million farmers registered, as opposed to 541,000 in 2016. We can give examples in ECD, where we now have from nearly zero staff in payroll of ECD teachers counties to over 30,000 ECD teachers across the 47 counties and 48,700 ECD centers. Many. But in the interest of time, I will just highlight the key. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, the story of devolution is dotted with many successes, and we can speak to it in every single county. Every single county has a story to tell, but I'll end it there. That notwithstanding, Your Excellency, there are numerous challenges abound. The debate on functioning of the two levels of government, the quantum of resources allocated to devolution, delays of disbursements and releases of funds, and administrative action that leads to clawback, policy, laws, especially subsidiary instruments that predate the 2024 Constitution that are not then compliant with devolution, still remain a challenge. And Your Excellency, I will not that in spite of the month of delays of disbursements of funds, for the 3 years that you've been in charge, 2 out of those 3, at least the last shilling, was released to the CRF, the County Revenue Funds account, by midnight, the 3rd of June of that fiscal year. And we don't take that for granted. It was not always. So in line with the conference theme, county governments must also ensure that resources are distributed equitably, even within the counties, that services are available and accessible to the most vulnerable populations, that marginalized minority groups, and that there is meaningful participation in decision making. It's time for action, not for talk. As leaders who are gathered here, we've been called upon to serve. Let's heed this call with integrity, humility, and selflessness. Our Constitution expects us all here that we will conduct our affairs in the fullness of good governance practices in respect of human rights and in social justice, while ensuring that there is equity and inclusion at all levels. On the overall, Your Excellency, and I'm winding up, devolution has been, will continue to remain a journey. It's not an event, it's a process. I can say as stakeholders, we have well, we can all do better, and that's why we're here with all the stakeholders and partners. We are ready to listen what interventions we can apply to make devolved governance even better and stronger. As I conclude, let me take this opportunity to appreciate all our stakeholders who have supported this conference. I convey our heartfelt appreciation of the national government through the presidency, the Senate, and all the 47 county governments for their support and participation. A special thanks to our platform sponsors and partners, the Kenya Commercial Bank, Safaricom PLC, and the Jospong Group of companies. Those were our 3 platinum partners this year. To all other partners, this could happen without you. Devolution has brought 12,000 delegates at the 2025 county. This could not have been done without our partners. We appreciate and value all of you. Your support has made this event a reality and a big success. We cannot thank you enough. Continue to work with us as we keep the devolution fire blazing. I wish you all fruitful discussions in the coming days of the conference. It is now my duty and pleasure to invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto, to come address us and officially open Devolution Conference 2025 for us. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Governor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take our seats. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, honorable members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am delighted to be back in Homa Bay, the county of endless potential and possibilities, a place whose promise mirrors that of our great nation. Vast possibilities, many opportunities, awaiting bold action as we steadily unlock the full benefits of devolution. Our counties are critical frontiers and the powerful drivers of both national and local growth. This biannual devolution conference is therefore a moment to take stock, celebrate gains, and reimagine how we can accelerate progress for every county and every Kenyan. The theme of this year's conference speaks directly to our national vision, a Kenya where every citizen, regardless of region, gender, background, or status, has a fair, equal opportunity to thrive. Our Constitution's preamble commits us to human rights, equality, freedom, democracy, social justice, and the rule of law. This theme is a reminder of the bold, transformative journey we began and are to remain true to our shared aspiration as a nation and as a people. Ladies and gentlemen, devolution has been transformative. It has fostered equity by distributing resources fairly and addressing historical imbalances. It has enhanced inclusion by empowering communities, empowering women, giving a chance to our youth, and extending a fair environment to persons living with disability for all of us to participate fully and meaningfully in the development of our nation. Social justice has taken root through accountable, transparent, and responsive governance. The national government is proud to have invested heavily in making these principles a reality. And for myself, I have had the privilege to chair the first intergovernmental budget committee, commonly known as IBEC, from the beginning. And I have had the privilege to see devolution grow by leaps and bounds. Through collaborative frameworks, as the Intergovernmental Relations Technical Committee, the Council of Governors, the Summit, and the other intergovernmental forums, we have resolved challenges amicably and aligned our policies and resources as guided by our constitutional vision. From the very first day of my administration, I affirmed that devolution is not merely a constitutional provision. It is the ground jewel of our democratic governance and the proudest achievement of the people of Kenya in the constitution-making process. I pledged to accelerate the full transfer of all outstanding devolved functions as assigned in the fourth chapter of the Constitution, together with the requisite resources. This commitment was formalized during the 11th National and County Government Coordinating Summit held at State House, Nairobi, on the 16th of December 2024, as alluded by the earlier speakers. I directed the Intergovernmental Relations Technical Committee to finalize the delineation, unbundling, and gazettement of all transfer or budgetary allocations resources tied without. Today, I am proud to report that all 14 devolved functions have been conclusively delineated and bundled. This milestone has eliminated decades-old ambiguities that hampered service delivery and fueled intergovernmental disputes. This achievement in our journey to align functions with funding empowers county governments to design and implement programs that respond directly to all needs from healthcare to agriculture, water management, infrastructure, trade, and early childhood education, while we serve. Further, to the gazettement of the unbundled and classified functions by IGRTC on the 16th of November 2024, and the advanced process of resource identification, I am pleased again to announce that we have gazetted immovable assets that is land and buildings, to the counties through Gazette Notice 12 August 2025, a process that has eluded us the last 12 years. In other words, 50,000 will now become the property of county governments legally. Our commitment to devolution, I signed into law 2 landmark pieces of legislation: the County Public Finance Law Amendment Bill of 2023 and the County Allocation of Revenue Bill 2025. These laws cement the place and the principle of horizontal revenue sharing among counties and consolidate the place of county assemblies while clearly defining the relative responsibilities of both county. Let me say this, that I had the honor guarantee by law the independence of assemblies. This is a commitment that I made, request, merited ask, that the same way we must also have independence of the legislature at the county level. I now ask the county assemblies to effectively undertake their responsibilities, effectively provide oversight, efficiently legislate for counties to perform their mandate, and also vastly represent the people who elected them. With this new mandate, with this new independence, the counties' assemblies now have no reason, nor excuse not to do what they have been mandated by the Constitution effectively. Under the Division of Revenue Act 20, Kenya shillings 415 billion to counties, nearly 30 billion more than last year's allocation. County allocation of revenue contributes this equitable share among the 47 counties in appearance to the revenue sharing formula set out in Article 217 of our Constitution. And again, today marks a turning point. We are using a new revenue sharing formula, again marking another historic step. This is the first allocation, as I have said, to apply the 4th determination of the basis for division of revenue approved by Parliament this year. This is not more money for counties to develop and transform people's lives. Ladies and gentlemen, despite operating within a tight fiscal space, the government has honored its commitment to timely disbursements, clearing all balances owed to counties for the just ended financial year. This ensures that counties have the fiscal capacity, institutional infrastructure, and human resources necessary to deliver on their expanded mandates effectively. Again, to report that yesterday, the 12th, the National Treasury released resources for July this year as part of the commitment that we had made to our counties. In just 12 years since the birth of devolution, we have transferred a total of 4 trillion Kenya shillings to counties. Every corner of Kenya now has a functional county government, closer to the people than never before. The results are evident. New tarmac roads in one-forgotten villages, maternity wings in rural hospitals, and innovative agricultural programs changing lives at the grassroots. Investments, ladies and gentlemen, are the lifeblood of economic transformation. They inject capital, inspire innovation, generate employment, and unlock local potential. Nowhere is this more true than our counties. Under our bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we are working with counties to build one bankable, high-impact value chain in every county, from fish processing here in Homa Bay to leather in Kajiado and textiles in Kitui. This is about turning local potential into jobs, incomes, and exports. The government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry, is developing investment procedures for key priority sectors with counties. This will serve as strategic tools to highlight opportunities, showcase value propositions, and support investor engagement locally in our counties and internationally as well. We have already completed the initial 4 sector packages: leather, business processing, outsourcing, e-mobility, and textile and apparels. By supporting end-to-end value chain ecosystems, we will increase local incomes, enhance food security, create jobs for our people, and position counties as net exporters. Yet progress is given, and the full promise of equity remains. This conference must be a turning point, not only for celebration, but for honest reflection, decisive action. To unlock the full potential of devolution, we must strengthen capacity in our counties by building the skills, expertise, and employing technology needed for effective service delivery. Excellencies, while we may not have all the resources we desire, we have enough to deliver meaningful service to our people. Let me repeat that. While we do not have all the resources we desire, we have enough to deliver meaningful service to our people. Our greatest challenge is not the inadequacy of resources, but how we utilize what we have. Questions we need to ask ourselves: are we directing resources to the right purposes? Are we deploying them efficiently? How much is lost to waste and corruption? And what concrete measures are we putting in place to seal leakages, curb misuse, and enhance efficiency? These are hard questions we must confront with candor, courage, and urgency. Without a doubt, we need to answer these questions as leaders. And I to the statements that have been made here, both by the earlier speaker, by the Speaker of the Senate, and we all must be honest about ourselves and about what we are doing. We must agree that the resources that are availed by the people of Kenya, their taxes, are meant for in our counties and in our nation. I did sign into law a few weeks ago legislation that the fight against corruption by signing into law the conflict of interest bill. Now it's them. The EACC must take up their role and commission that there will be no sacred cows and there will be no telephone call from anywhere or above to stop anybody from being prosecuted for matters of corruption. While I agree with the sentiments expressed by the Speaker of the Senate, and he made a statement on holding governors and county governments to account, I also must say the legislature must also be held to account. Because there is something going on in our legislature that we must call out. There is money being demanded from the executive, from governors, from ministers, from people in the executive, especially those who go for accountability before our houses of parliament. Mr. Speaker, it cannot continue to be business as usual. It is not possible that committees of parliament demand to be bribed, demand to be paid for to write reports, or to look the other way for what is happening in either the national government or the government. All of us must act together. The fight against corruption must be an all of society engagement and exercise and effort. I also want to ask the judiciary not to be a haven for the corrupt to hide behind judicial decisions. We have innovation that is only available in Kenya that allows a corrupt person or somebody who has stolen public resources, somebody in breach of law, not to be prosecuted. It is a Kenyan innovation that takes us backwards. Just let's ask ourselves, someone who has stolen public funds and then goes to court and gets something called anticipatory bail, makes it impossible for such a person to be arrested and prosecuted endlessly. How does that support the fight against corruption? This is a matter I hope because we are undertaking transformation in Kenya, but that transformation is being undermined by corruption, and we must call it what it is. And all agencies, institutions, and arms of government, we must come together to deal with the challenge of corruption so that we can ensure that public resources are meant and are used for the intended purposes for which the people of Kenya have asked us. Without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, technology can help eliminating waste and enhancing efficiency. Since its inception in 2013, the ecitizen platform has stood at the heart of Kenya's digital transformation. What began with a handful of services, about 100 then, has evolved into a 24/7 one-stop shop for over 22,000 government services, accessible from every part of Kenya and everywhere in the world. Today, more than 14 million Kenyans are registered on the eCitizen platform, with 500,000 Kenyans logging in daily to access passports, driving licenses, business registration, land transactions, marriage certificates, police clearances, and much more. All without queues, intermediaries, brokers, or unnecessary bureaucracy. The results speak for themselves. Collections have surged more than 100%, from Kenya shillings 60 million to over 1 billion shillings collected by eCitizen daily, translating to more than 500 billion annually. Ministries, departments, and agencies have seen revenue growth of up to 400%, supported by accurate projections and planning. Equally, counties have integrated their digital portals with eCitizen and have seen remarkable growth. Mombasa County, for example, revenues have rose from 1.6 billion to Kenya shillings 2.5 billion, a 61% growth. Kiambu County has seen revenue grow from 2 billion to 3.04 billion, a 52% growth. And of 48%. Other counties, such as Met, Tharaka Nithi, Meru, Embu, have posted similar improvements. The platform has seen and has been an engine of economic opportunity, creating 600,000 jobs in ICT, support services, logistics, and other sectors, providing that digitization and proving that digitization is not just about convenience, but also about most importantly, eCitizen has been a powerful weapon against corruption. By eliminating cash handling and embedding full digital audit trails, we have reduced opportunities for bribery and made transactions traceable, fair, and secure. Citizens can now follow the process and the progress of their applications and payments online, confident that the process is impartial and transparent. I therefore urge all counties to collaborate, share best practices
of technology to boost efficiency, cut waste, and enhance revenue performance. Technology, we must promote inter-county collaboration, share resources and expertise, ensure accountability through transparency and rigorous oversight. Kenya's real economic strength lies at the grassroots in our counties. Through the bottom-up transformation agenda, we are moving from raw material production to addition, strengthening agro-processing, manufacturing linkages, and market access for SMEs and smallholder farmers. As we gather here in Homa Bay, in people-first policies and programs, ensure every shilling has impact. Two other things that I really wanted to say. On this county governments, I must congratulate our governors and the county assemblies for the partnership. We have worked together because the Constitution dictates that we do. We have worked together on matters of health, from community health promoters, the people who engage with families, with homes every day, the greatest patriots that I know of. We have worked together with counties, and I want to congratulate counties for sharing this resource so that we can bring health to be a reality and to be a right for all citizens, not a privilege for those who can afford. I am also happy that we have made tremendous progress in the delivery of our universal health coverage, working with counties. All the counties have signed into the program that will enable citizens access health at every facility in a way that doesn't exclude others. And as a result, we all know that more Kenyans are now in the bracket of SHA. 25.2 million Kenyans are already registered, many accessing service. I want to say in this devolution conference, I ask my friends, the county governors, to help all of us and ensure that no facility charges citizens for a service already paid for by the government of Kenya. Let me state that we have made provisions in the budget of 21 billion Kenya shillings to make sure that treatment, medicine at level 2, at our dispensaries, at our health centers, at our sub-county hospitals, all the way to level 4, outpatient facilities, outpatient treatment is paid for fully by the government of Kenya. And no facility, no dispensary, no health center or sub-county hospital should charge citizens who go to seek treatment because the government of Kenya will refund at that level. I am saying charging citizens in health centers and dispensaries and level 4 for treatment when that treatment is already paid for by the government of Kenya. We should stop it. To help the citizens of our nation, because, as I have said, we do not want to make health a privilege. We want to make it a right for all citizens. Let me also say that, because in brief share, that they do not have to work under the direction of the county executives. I have also told you that use that independence for the good of the people. I know there is yet another outstanding commitment that we agreed upon. And because I am a solid believer in savings and encouraging the culture, the County Assembly's pensions bill has already been passed by the Senate. It has gone through the first reading in the National Assembly. And I am confident that in the next couple of months, I will be signing into law the County Assembly's pensions bill into law, so that county assemblies like the National Assembly will also have pension, just like members of Parliament. This pension is going to be contributory, just the same way the one in Parliament is contributory, and it will assist us in making sure that we avoid old age poverty by people who have served the public service. Today in Homa Bay, I announced another milestone Housing Fund, we have rolled out affordable housing. We have rolled out construction of markets across Kenya. Today, hostel for students in Kenya. Here in Tom Mboya University, we will be building a facility to host over 2,000 students, and we are rolling it across Kenya. Kenya medical training colleges, and to build student accommodation that will accommodate 170,000 students across Kenya as phase one, as we expand the program of housing in Kenya, not only to provide social housing, affordable housing, student accommodation, our markets, and all the other infrastructure that we are building under that framework. Again, I want to celebrate that the same way we started the affordable housing here in Homa Bay, by coincidence again, we are starting student accommodation construction again here in Homa Bay. Again, here in Homa Bay, I have signed legislation for the first time in Homa Bay County into law, and we are slowly but surely making history in the Republic of Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to conclude by congratulating Madam Gladys Wanga, Governor of Homa Bay County, for her exemplary leadership and hosting this conference. I also want to commend her for taking decisive action against people who are running Rachuonyo facility, who we identified as one of the ones that were stealing our money. Thank you very much, Governor, for taking action swiftly. And I want to promise you that as you dismiss those people, we will look at them so that we can prosecute them, so that they can, we can hold them to account. We are going to do it for all the other facilities that will try to steal from our resources meant for health. And finally, to this great school, Homa Bay, who have given us their grounds so that we can host this facility, I want to say thank you very much to this school. And as a small token of appreciation, the government of Kenya is going to provide 10 million shillings for the construction of the library, as I was informed by the governor. Thank you very much, Mwalimu, for allowing us to use these grounds for this momentous event. For the people, for prosperity, not just a slogan. It is a call to action, to fairness, opportunity, and progress in every part of Kenya. Let history record that this generation, these leaders, made devolution work, just in law, but in the daily lives of the people of Kenya. I wish you fruitful deliberations and concrete outcomes at this 2025 Devolution Conference here in Homa Bay. Asanteni sana, and God bless you.
Let's take our seats briefly, please. Let's take our seats. We still have the launch of the Devolution Training Institute induction manual. And allow me, Your Excellency, to invite the COG Chair, the Governor, Vice Chair COG, the Speaker of the Senate, PS Devolution, COG Whip, CEO COG, and Ambassador Sebastian Groth to His Excellency as we now progress to the launch of the Devolution Training Institute Induction Manual. So we'll launch, will be with press of this buzzer. So Your Excellency, you may come, and then I'll request that you join His Excellency. The launch is right there. That's where the book is, the manual. So kindly. Microphone.
I'm sorry, I forgot the Speaker of Senate did ask me about consideration of the Senate team. And I want to confirm that the Senate team did a wonderful performance. Congratulations. A round of applause for the Senate team for winning yesterday's match. Congratulations. And you merit, as the Speaker has said, you merit a reward for what you have done. There is only a small technical problem. Rewards at the level of what we have done for Harambee Stars is only given when the opposite team is not Kenyan. So, unfortunately for the Senate, the team on the other side also came from Kenya. So I really apologize that I may not be able to assist in this particular circumstance. The next time you play against a foreign team and you perform well as you have done, then there will be due consideration. Thank you very much.
At the count of three, we'll have the launch of the manual. And Your Excellency, it is right there where we'll be having the launch. So in 3, 2, and 1, the buzzer is pressed. And we now have the manual, which is the Council of Governors Devolution Training Institute Induction Manual, which is rotating right there. And then we'll have a presentation of the manual by His Excellency to those who have thanked him, so that you will see exactly what the manual entails. A round of applause for the COG for coming up with that manual, and each will receive a copy. And optics, if we can. Then if we can all just hold a copy once it's done for a photo opportunity. If we can all just hold a copy, one for His Excellency. May I request that we go to the center? Kindly, thank you. If we can have four. All right, thank you. I'll request that we leave His Excellency the President, His Excellency the Governor. The rest, if we can take our seats, please. His Excellency the Governor, His Excellency the President and the Governor for the gift. There is a gift from Her Excellency, which, let's start with the COG Chair. COG Chair, there is a gift from COG to be presented by the COG Chair. And a gift from the Governor, Homa Bay County, 𝗗𝗘𝗩𝗢𝗟𝗓𝗓. Her Excellency 𝗗𝗘𝗩𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓. And with Your Excellency, we'll now finish with the anthem. So we'll request that the rest of us, mics.
The national anthem, let's all be upstanding. Let me also thank the great people of Homa for the warm welcome to all of us, and especially to those of us who are coming here for severally. We've seen the hospitality, the warmth of the people of Homa Bay, and we are truly, truly grateful. And as the great musician from this region has told us, one waonge wasi wasi, one waonge wizi, one waonge midomo mingi, one wachwado mano teach. I think that is manat, that's where we are. Asanteni sana.
So we'll be all upstanding to finish with the anthem. We'll now progress a photo session with the governors. Governors, if we can come outside, the photo session is on the outside. So if we can all take our seats, please. Just the governors only, senators and DGs. Governors, senators, and DGs only to progress outside. The rest